left me with no choice. No forgiveness, no forgiveness I could voice. Yes, I heard every word, and it's still ringing in my head, fueling my fear. Oh, screaming red. It's like trying to run from the threat of yesterday. Holding you back, you can't let it go. Hoping to find some peace along the way. Oh, your restless heart, it steals the show. All along you thought you were following your soul, but you realize that fear is in control. Yes, I left you. Yeah, I left you screaming red. Too many.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hello. Hopefully this isn't too glitchy. My computer is acting up today. Hello, Miss Rhodey. Would you like to wish them happy Thursday? Okay, that was much better. And what else? You want to go play? This little monster. Good morning. Hi. I'm not able to see your chat right now. My computer is having a hard time. So I will read them after. So if you're here, say hello so I know that you're here, because I don't have the ability to see who's here. All right. So, I have too much on this screen. Let me just, this is that annoying me. Hello. So I wanted to give you something this morning. And I was considering what that could be. And then I was going to let the chat dictate which of the couple things I was thinking about was going to be. And now I can't see the chat. So you just have to send me some thoughts via quantum field. I recently lost a friend of mine. I've known her for years. And she is a friend to many. And she had such a beautiful light. And it's one of the things that I wanted to share is this idea of grief, and when grief pops up. Hey, can we not? I know, but come on. Okay. So one of the things with grief is that I've found is that it pops up in random times and all that. And I think that, dude, Rhodey. One of the things I was wanting to share is that, and I don't know who, I think it was a good friend of mine from Ohio who shared this with me, but grief is simply love that has no place to go. So that person isn't there for you to give it to them. And what happens is then it comes up in very random times, and the amount of grief varies, and it's not linear. It doesn't make sense when it comes up. It doesn't make sense the amount that comes up. And I think that kind of ties in with this idea of love, and right, and when you experience something and you just wish you could tell that person. And so it's really easy to say, well, the fact that you're experiencing grief is a good thing, right? It's very simple to just kind of make it those terms. It still doesn't make it any easier. But I thought that might be helpful so that when it does pop up for you at any time for some of your own losses, that you can kind of consider, I do really wish that I could share this with them, and kind of allow yourself to feel that. So that's one of the pieces of things that I wanted to leave you with today. Happy Thursday if you're just joining in. Welcome to Coffee with Kelsey. This series has been moving into, gosh, we've been doing meditation music. Last week we did meditation music, and I talk a little more. When I first started this, Thursday was my first day off from being a chemist. And so that was like the beginning of my music weekend. And if you go way back to the very first Coffee with Kelsey's, like, oh my gosh. Oh, anyway, it's fun to just see. It's fun to see. And I can't wait years from now to go back and listen to some of these and go, oh girl, you've learned a lot since then. Anyway, I wanted to share with you, I've got 2 shows coming up, and I pulled way back on shows. Many of you know this, and I didn't really announce it. And I will continue to pull back on shows. I'll talk more about that, but for many reasons. I'm not pulling back on creation. And so I've been creating more and more, working on music videos. If you're on my Patreon page, you are seeing the music video for I Go Back, which I'm so excited about. And that'll be coming out next week. I've got a new music video dropping, and I'll start promoting it probably starting Friday. I've got a lot to work on with that. So what I wanted to share with you, though, is I have 2 big shows coming up with my band. So this Saturday, I'm going to be playing with my band. We so have missed playing together. It was so much fun to rehearse. So Saturday, that's November 12th at the Red Rooster in Madison, Wisconsin. And join us at 6:30. We're going to start early. The music starts at 8. But if you knew Kat came, the Red Rooster was like her favorite new spot, and she was there all the time. So if you're a musician who's played there, you've probably seen her. And we're going to celebrate her life. She was so tied in with live music and went all the time. I mean, if you go to live music in Madison, you most likely saw her, especially if you were at one of my shows. And we even connected over the fact we both have curly hair. So she started going to the same hairdresser as I did. And we've really connected over music. We're going to celebrate her life starting at 6:30. And so if you knew Kat and would like to join some people there to just celebrate how amazing she was and still is, if you still feel her. Okay, so that's 6:30, and then at 8 o'clock music will start, and then we're just gonna we're also gonna I invited the the Manish Boys in Madison. They're a great blues group, so I'm hoping that they'll play some tunes too, because Kat loved them. And so that'll be Saturday, and then next Friday I'm going back to the Appleton Beer Factory. So if you're in Appleton or know people there, I'm playing there Friday, and that'll be a really fun show. So I've been there once when I opened for Sarah Potenza, but this one I'm coming back. I'll have my 4-piece, so it'll be Chris, myself, Adam, and Jason. And so Todd and Joe won't be able to be there. They've got a show with the Blue Olives, which are also an amazing band. You should go check them out. And so that'll be in Appleton on Friday, November 18th. So 2 chances to see my band play. This is it. This is all I have for this year. I'm working on finishing some things on my album. I'm working on music videos. I'm working on my next project already. And I might book something beginning of next year, but these are the 2 kind of chances to see. So I'd love if you could join. Yeah. So today we talked about grief is simply love that has no place to go. We talked about some shows coming up, and then we also talked about celebrating one of our fellow lovers of music. And if you're on my Patreon page, and if you were part of the 100-day challenge that we did, Kat was very involved with that. And life is so short, you guys. It just all of a sudden can be gone. Please take the time that you need for yourself. there's very little more important in your job than to pause. It's so easy. I did this when I got my PhD, right? I put everything else to the side, pushing that down, pushing that down, pushing that down. And if I had only, it's all right. I figured things out a little more now. But please take the time that you need. Take that vacation day, okay? I'm still working on being able to do those kinds of things. Enjoy every moment. Okay, I have solar panels. I'm going to go put on my RV with my neighbor friend, okay? And wish me luck. And, right, Rody? Yeah. Maybe I'll share some photos. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Thursday. I'll go back and I'll read the comments for those who left comments. I have many thoughts that just went through my head that I wanted to tell you, but I just wanted you to enjoy today. That's all. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Do you want to say bye to Rody? Rody, do you want to say bye? She's like mean staring at me because she's a toy and I'm not. Hi. Can I? I know, but they want to say bye. I know. Oh, you are so sweet. She's not happy with me. Yeah. Here's her toy. It's a nylon string. She likes these.